What do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken? Oh gosh, Alicia, beautiful. Who's there? Where?
That's the magic MOGSWAMP.
Hey, what's that? Huh. I think I'm going crazy. I think I'm going crazy. What's up, guys? It's episode 83 of the Flatworld. Today I mean, it's been a long time since I made a Flatworld, right? It's been like a year. Maybe not quite, but it's been a long time. And last time I made it, it had been a long time too. So these have not been super frequent. Let's just put that out on the table. And let me just say that I have not played a whole lot off camera, but I have played a little bit. And when I do play, I feel like a crazy old man. So for example, I've just been building up this castle on the. I mean, for those of you who have been following the series for a long time, you know this started as a normal flat world and single player. So I've just built all of this up, and the hallways and rooms are getting increasingly more complex as I work on this, and I'm starting to like get lost in my own maze. And so today I was digging holes over here to try to put in some new plants. And so I want to put lights, and I've been checking. Okay, is this a okay place to have a light in the ceiling? Which those are. But on this one, I was digging. First of all, first thing I popped down into was like this little zoo that I made somewhere in the base, and I was like, okay, that's weird. I just like trapped myself in this zoo. Help. Let me out. I'd done it again. But then then I went down into this one, and this one is like this weird bedroom area I've been working on, and I've expanded it a little bit, so it's got like this secret entrance which goes. So now you know like why I feel crazy. The secret entrance goes down to here. No girls allowed. It's my room. Well, some girls are allowed, maybe. Only if I want. No, you know what? If the sign says, you know what, I'm not gonna screw it, you know. But then again, you know, what is a girl? What is a boy? You know, I'm almost done. I'm almost, you know, through college, and if I've learned one thing, it's that I don't know anything about gender anymore. Okay, so, anyways, let's just move on from that topic. But let's go back up into my room, where anybody is allowed of any orientation, and let's just take a look at this bridge here. I don't know where this came from or when I built it or on what planet I was on when I thought this was a good idea or a good place to have a bridge, but I think it'll work. We'll work with it. I think I'm going to put some glass up or something, you know? I don't know. That it's just so random. I'm also covering the ceiling with stone for some reason in here, which I think looks nice. Makes it like more, I don't know, it gives it another layer, so it's not just like random lights and wood. But yeah, let's accomplish one thing today and just come up here and place some lights and ferns. I mean, they're not ferns, they're just blocks, metric cubes of leafage, but I guess it's oak leaves. Just a metric cube of oak leaf. But nonetheless, I'm gonna get those in here because I was just thinking this room is really not green enough for me. I need there to be more green in here because the rest of the base is so nice and green. Alright, so okay, perfect. This seems to be fine. Let's check this one. Oh, jeez. Okay. What is that? I don't know where that is. So I'm just gonna say it's fine. Right? Oh, cool. Okay, one more. We got this. Almost done accomplishing a singular task. My axe is gonna break. I know it. Hey, someone's laughing at me. Ah! It's you! Take... I don't have any arrows. Take this. Did someone just throw up? That real... Oh, that was the gulping of the medicine. Ew! That is a really disgusting noise. Gotcha. Alright. That's what you get for laughing at me. I'm nothing to laugh at. You ever heard of Flatworld? Okay. Where... Oh, crap. The laughing distracted me. Here we are. Now someone's jingly clanking around with their rattle bones. Anyways, we accomplished that. Now this room is a little green. I like that. That's nice. We could even do some right here, maybe. What do we think? Nah. Nah. Forget it. It was a terrible idea to begin with. Although, maybe right here. That might mess with the light levels, actually. I think this is, like, expertly calculated to have the perfect light levels. Yeah, let's just forget it. Let's just forget the whole thing. So yeah. I've been working on this room. It's not done yet. Maybe we can work on that. I don't know. But you know what? Let's cut here. I'm gonna get my life together, and then I'll show you some more things that I've done. Hey guys, we're in the Starfield. No, we are just at the mob farm. These are just weird artifacts from one time when I shot off a bunch of these things and they got to the edge of the chunk, stopped loading, and then just all stopped here in a big vertical line. Looks really cool though, so I kind of like it. But anyways, so this is the mob farm. Few updates here. First of all, I've been working really hard to declog the system and finish off the sorting system. So let me show you that. You'll notice right now no mobs are well, some mobs are going, but they're going slower. I put in a maintenance switch so that I can work on the mob farm and like do maintenance on it, and it slows down the mob capacity to only a few per minute instead of many per second. So anyways, you can see that it's working. We got glowstone, redstone, glass bottles. It's been running for a while. I filled up, you know, I put my inventory all in the chest and went down and started digging some of the items out of that hopper and making trips, and I've got a lava kill set up for arrows and gunpowder just get thrown away right away. So that's all set up, so it's working rather nicely. Some leftover stuff, I guess. We can send some sugar through, see how it ends up. So let's see, it should be ending up here, and there it is going through right now. Yeah, so pretty cool. This thing's pretty impressive. I've been happy with it. So now I kind of want to, it's pretty much empty now. You can tell if it's clogged up if there's a lot of items in like the top few hoppers. And so it's pretty much all done sorting through. There's just a few odd items here and there flooding in. So I want to turn it on now and see if this thing can even hope to handle the amount of mob drops that goes through it, because it got clogged really fast last time, but it wasn't finished yet. So I want to see if when it's all finished and all working as it should, it can actually run as fast as the mob farm does. So let's go up there and hit the switch. And I'm not that convinced that it will work, to be honest. But let's... Ooh, we get a lag spike, and then the lava should start... Yeah, there we go. the lava starts coming down, it'll get nice and dark in there, and the mobs should start spawning once more. Wahaha. Yep, they're already starting to come. Give it a few more seconds, and they'll be pouring down from the skies. Cool. Yeah, so here they come. This thing gets a lot of witches and stuff like that, which is cool because that's what gives me like all the glowstone and the glass bottles, other things that are really hard to get on a flat world. So this thing's really helpful. It's just really fun to watch too. But okay, so now that it's on, let's head down and just see how it does. We just observe it for a few minutes. Alrighty. So things are coming in. It is a lot. You can tell there's a lot of drops. Like I'm seeing like at least 10 every 2 seconds, like 10 a second maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's like 5 to 10 a second in terms of drops. But it's hard to say. Could be maybe even a little more than that. Yeah, no, it's like 5 to 10 mobs a second at least. This thing's really, really fast. It's because we're on a flat world and the whole world is covered with water, so this is literally the only place that they can spawn. So they just go crazy. But it's kind of hard to tell if this thing's dealing with the mass until we go down there. And if we see any items like piling up by the hoppers, we know it's not dealing with it. But so far, I don't see any. The question is, these bottom few hoppers are where it bottlenecks. And so these will start really quickly filling up to the top with items if it's not sorting fast enough. But luckily, it looks like it's not too bad. Maybe a few stuff here. And I can just manually take out the arrows and the gunpowder and come pop them out to here. Gunpowder's pretty much useless to us on a flat world because we don't have sand or paper, so we can't make fireworks or explosives like TNT. So we're pretty much sunk when it comes to that. But yeah, so anyways, it looks like it's pretty much keeping up with the load. We'll run it for a while and see how it does. And I'm sure eventually it'll clog up if I leave it running for long enough. But for now, it seems to be doing pretty well. And yeah, it's pretty rewarding because like right there, 4 stacks of glowstone. Dust is 1 stack of glowstone right there. So if I just leave this thing running for a while, eventually I get like a stack of glowstone to bring back to the base and design. And that's like an hour I don't have to spend in the nether like looking for glowstone because I have to go so far now to find any good glowstone patches. And yeah, redstone glass bottles. We can actually take these back soon because we were working on the potion room. But yeah, cool. Oh, guys, so I totally forgot to mention a huge important detail, which is you might notice that the wither is nowhere to be seen. That's because the wither escaped and then, so like, I don't really know what happened, but one time the wither managed to escape. He blew parts of this farm apart. And then I accidentally, I wanted to go fight him, and I just left him out here for a really long time, and then months later I was playing, and I accidentally set the game to peaceful, which gets rid of the wither, no matter which chunk he's in, I'm pretty sure, because when I came back, he wasn't here, so, yeah, so I accidentally just eradicated him altogether, but oh well, it's not a huge deal. We can get 3 wither heads again. So we just lost out on 1 wither star, which kind of stinks only because we need 1 beacon still back at the base. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that if you were wondering why the tree farm's not working, it's because yeah, the wither escaped and I accidentally murdered him. Well, I accidentally disappeared him. I wanted to murder him. Alright guys, so to wrap this episode up, I wanted to do something in this room. This is the room, it's next to where I was working on the potion stuff. By the way, off camera, I realized I have to trash all this anyways. This design doesn't work anymore because in 1.11 they made the brewing stands require another ingredient, which is blaze powder or something. So anyways, I'll fix that later. But I want to do something fun in here today. So first of all, I built a little staircase. Oops. Yeah, I gotta fix that real quick, but it works most of the time. I built a little launcher and a staircase up to this level where there's all sorts of mob tubes and stuff like that, just for easy access. But I also wanted to smooth out this area, it's a mob elevator, but it's also an elevator for me. And it just helps you get from level to level within the tower. And so I made it so that if any mobs do come up here, they can't escape, but I can. And I think that works. If it doesn't work, then I have to replace the fence, the cobblestone fences with normal fences. But we'll check on that, make sure it works. But anyways, the last thing I wanted to do today was make some squid tanks, which I think would be pretty funny. So we're going to try to work on that. So I'm going to so basically squid spawn between something like level, I think it's sea level and level 46 or something. So it's like between 46 and 64, I believe, is sea level, or 63 or something like that. But either way, that's between where we're at right now. If you notice, we're at 49, and then again, I just have to put one or two more ticks delay on this to fix it. And then up here, this would be like level 60, whatever. And so we could put some squid tanks in here and have them basically raining down on the level below. I think that would be pretty funny. So that they would basically just be like pouring squid down here. And it would be landing on some water, which will take the squid spawns and... well, it'll suffocate the squids, and then the squid spawns will get washed into a chest. So let's work on that. Alright guys, so I built one of the two tanks, and so far I haven't seen any squid, but I just finished, so hopefully we'll start seeing some. Yeah, so basically I used running water coming down from the ceiling in a checkerboard pattern to try to help the squid fall more easily. We'll see if it works. I put signs at the bottom so that they'll just fall out and rain down, and then I just put this glass around. So I'm going to do the same thing here, and yeah, then we can wrap up the episode. Alright guys, so I finished it off on both sides. I think it looks pretty good. I still haven't seen any squid come out of it, so the spawn rates are probably pretty slow, but I'm pretty sure it should work, so we'll just have to see. I didn't finish the collection system yet. As you can see right now, it just goes down to bare ground. I'm hoping to just put one little water stream that'll sweep all the squid into one little slot, where they will be on top of a hopper and they will suffocate, and then the chest will slowly fill up with ink, and over time we'll have plenty of squid sacks. So that's the plan for that farm. Just a little tiny simple thing. Hopefully it works, but if not, we can just knock it out of there. No problem. But we'll just have to see. So yeah, I think that's enough for this episode. I'm just happy to be back recording again. I'm going to try to do a few episodes this summer, so hopefully tune in for that. I hope you guys still like watching the Flatworld. It's a lot of fun for me to just like keep working on this world because I've put so much into it over the years. So yeah, I just want to keep working on it slowly, and even if it's not what I originally envisioned. You know, like, because I can't work on it as often as I used to, it'll slowly get there. So, yeah, and we can keep finishing projects and fixing things that break, because everything seems to keep breaking over the years. But, yeah, so anyways, that's this episode. See you guys next time. Wow!